Hey guys, how are you today? Welcome back to another video on the Flow of Consciousness YouTube channel. I'm currently sitting at the countryside in Italy, a few hours from Rome, and as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful here. The birds, the flowers, the sounds, the smells, the sun. I love summer in a country like Italy because it just feels so vibrant, so energetic, and it's just something that I really like. Now, what I want to talk about in this video today is how to deal with setbacks, because I know that we all struggle with setbacks sometimes. We run into different problems, we face different challenges. Maybe someone betrays us, maybe we lose a job, maybe we lose a loved one, maybe we just run into internal blockages, or we feel like we were on track and we face an enormous setback and we feel like we are slipping away. We feel like we are falling down the cracks and it feels so hard to kind of like climb back out, right? So sometimes it can be very difficult to feel like you were kind of on the right path. You were doing great, and then all of a sudden a setback hits you, and then all of a sudden life throws you a curveball, right? Now, how do you deal with these setbacks? What do you do whenever life throws you a curveball like that? Something that I like to tell myself whenever I'm struggling is, the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need. And life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. So whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it's a setback or a depression or a dark period in your life or even a breakup or whatever it may be for you, there is a lesson contained in this situation. There is a lesson contained in this setback. Life is happening for you, not to you. And try to look for the signs that there is something positive in whatever you're going through right now. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity where you're pretending that everything is going well. No, not at all. Because sometimes your life can really suck. It can really fucking suck. And that's fine, right? That's totally okay. You have the ability to move forward, to find strength within yourself, to find support from others. There is things that can really help you move beyond this setback. So remember, life is happening for you. It is not happening to you. And the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need. Repeat these things to yourself whenever you feel like you're being victimized. You feel like you are powerless. You are not powerless. You have the power to step beyond the setback. Don't pretend like everything is going well. It's okay to admit that, hey, my life is total shit right now. But you can decide, you can pick up your courage and make something a little bit better every single day, right? I like to make my bed in the morning. I like to write down things that I'm grateful for. What are you grateful for? Take a moment to think about this. What are you grateful for right now, right? You can put your attention onto something that you are grateful for. And the setback, it can feel very exhausting. It can feel like, God damn, I was on the right path here, and now all of a sudden, boom, I lose someone I love, or boom, I lose my job, or boom, I have to deal with a lot of, difficult practicalities regarding my finances. Whatever it may be for you, it can feel very draining, right? And especially if you were just starting to crawl out of the dark pit you found yourself in for a few weeks or even a few months or even longer, right? You felt like you were so stuck and you finally found the courage to move beyond it. And then all of a sudden, boom, life hits you with another setback. Well, there is again a lesson contained there. There is again something that life is trying to tell you. And you have the power, the intuition, the knowledge to discover what it is. You will figure it out. Trust me, you will figure it out. In hindsight, you will look back and understand that, oh, this was the lesson contained in this setback. This was this thing that I needed to learn. Look back on all the setbacks you've been through in your life. There was probably some lesson, some message you needed to learn that life was trying to teach you. And you got that lesson. Or maybe you have a setback that repeatedly returns in your life. Then there is probably a lesson that you still haven't learned. Life will continuously present you with the lessons that you need to learn. And as long as you resist them, as long as you refuse to learn those lessons, the longer you do that, the more you will find yourself running into the same problems over and over again. So try to extract the lesson. Try to look at the positive things, the good things. Stop paying so much attention to the negative things, because that will cause you to feel even worse, okay? So how to deal with setbacks? It is by grabbing yourself together, getting yourself together, and understanding that you are not alone, and the universe is giving you what you need. Life is happening for you. Understand this, really understand this. Life is happening for you, and you get to learn the lessons. It's not that you have to learn the lessons or that you have to do certain things. It's more that you get to. We all get to experience this life fully, and it is in cycles, it is in seasons. Up, down, you know, times of introspection, times of inner turmoil, and then times of growth and blooming and expansion, right? So many people, they find themselves in contraction, in coping, stressful, fearful, afraid. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be that fearful person that is constricted, contracted, or do you want to expand, thrive, share in abundance, right? How do you do that? How do you move from the fearful state to the abundant, expansive state? Well, you do that by taking small steps every single day. Taking small steps every single day to improve your life, to mentally focus your attention on the good things, on the things that you have power over, on the things that you have agency over, right? And I don't want to say control, because this is something that I struggle with tremendously, is letting go of control, right? You have to have faith that life will give you the opportunities, the chances, the tools. It will provide you with the tools you need to move beyond your suffering, to move beyond your setback. Life will present you with the opportunities. You just need to open yourself up. You just need to pay attention. You just need to allow yourself to be invited by life, to be directed by life, right? Let go of this need for control. Let go of this, excessive tension, right? I struggle with this a lot. Like, I try to hold on too much. I try to control everything so much that it's actually backfiring on me, okay? It's causing me to feel stressed out because I want to have too much control. So a lesson for me is to let go. Whenever life throws me a curveball, whenever life throws me a setback, whenever I have to overcome an obstacle, my lesson is to let it be, to allow the setback to be there. Allow it to be there. It's totally okay. You will survive the setback. You are resilient. You are powerful. You are strong and courageous. And you will find ways to overcome whatever life throws at you, right? You are able to overcome any challenge. You really are. And this is something that I like to repeat to myself. You are able, you are strong, you're courageous. Affirm this to yourself. And what you will find is that you will gain more confidence. You will gain more courage because you know it's true. Look back on your life. Look at all the setbacks you have been able to overcome. There's many. There's many setbacks you were already able to overcome. And that is proof that you are strong, that you can overcome this setback as well. You really can. And again, focus your attention on the good things. Focus your attention on the things you can actually control. And I'm not saying, again, control in a tense kind of way. It's not about this tense control. It's more about, you can control your attitudes, your mindset. You can't control whether someone leaves you or you lose your job or someone steals your whatever it may be, right? Like, you can't control these things, but you can control your attitude. You can control your mindset. You can control the things you believe. You can change your beliefs. And I am a huge fan of establishing empowering beliefs. And whether they're true or not, that's really not that important, right? Whether it's true or not, if life is happening for me instead of to me, that doesn't really matter, right? It does matter to me personally because it is empowering. It can be a soothing thought to know that, okay, life's got my back. It's happening for me. It's not happening to me. So stop victimizing yourself. Stop playing the victim here, because everybody is struggling with something, right? Everybody is struggling with something. You're not alone, right? So feeling like you are is already focusing your attention on the negative. Start to pay attention to all the other people that are also going through setbacks, that are also having difficult times. right? And not in a way to compare yourself, but just to understand that you're really not alone, and that you are able to overcome this setback. You really are. Take small steps every single day. Look at your surroundings, look at your environment, your life, audit your life, and then look for small things you can improve on every single day. Small things. Again, try to make your bed, try to meditate, try to be a little bit kinder to others or to yourself. Offer something to others, share something, right? This is something that I need to also practice more, right? To stay focused on the fact that, okay, I'm not alone in this world. I'm not alone here all the time. There is other people around me. There is a community. There is, I need to get out there. That's why I travel so much, right? I get out there in the world to make sure that I know that I'm not all by myself, that I'm not all alone. There is so much to explore. When life throws you a curveball, a setback, what you want to do is to first start with understanding that life is happening for you, not to you. The universe is giving you what you need right now, not what you want. What you want is to feel happy and to not suffer and to feel good in your skin all the time. That's what you think you want, by the way. That's what I think I want sometimes, but it's really not the case. What you need right now is to go through this, to really go through this, and then come out the other end a more mature, wise, developed person who has gained more confidence, because you now know that again you were able to overcome the setback. You were able to move through whatever life is throwing at you. And that is what's building your awareness, what's building your confidence, what's building your purpose, what's building your path, because your path will have a lot of, challenges. Everybody's path has a lot of challenges, and that is what will forge your character. So it's something to be grateful for. It's something to be really grateful for, even though it might be very difficult for you to see that right now. Sometimes for me, it is incredibly difficult to see that the current situation that I find myself in is actually the thing that needs to be happening. But remind yourself that this is the case. Remind yourself the universe is giving you what you need and not what you want. And life is happening for you, not to you. That's all I have for you today. A little rant on how to deal with setbacks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to add a comment or to share it with someone you think might benefit from a conversation like this, because honestly, it is my highest honor to be recommended by you to someone you love. And on that note, I will end this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.